What's going on, guys? This is Trades by Dom. It is June 6th, 6 p.m. Markets just barely opened back up for the overnight. Apologies that I wasn't able to do any recap videos the last couple of days. Things have been very active. I've been having to leave right away as soon as markets close or stop trading early, so that way I can get to work in time to the studio. But yeah, we're here, and let's give you guys a little bit of an update. So I have 5 brand new Apex accounts. Today was the first day that I traded them. Blew up my funded accounts. Those are gone. And it really just caused me to reevaluate everything that I had going on and my methods. So as you can see, things look a little bit different on my chart right now as well. Just trying to revise my strategy, make it more efficient. And yeah, I started live streaming as well, shooting to get on around 12 o'clock to 2. That's something I'm still testing out, so if you aren't doing anything at that time, come tune in, hang out with the buzz, we trade, talk about life, trading, and the frustrations of not being paid yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm here in my first Apex account. This one is a 50K account. Let's go ahead and look at how we did. So this is the first account that I had traded today, and my first look, as you can see down here, I only took 2 trades. So those were relatively quick. I think this one was a little bit longer for the $40, but that was just to catch just get a better understanding of what was happening. And then my second trade, I made 260. So with that, I was just, let me just actually lower this so that way I can see it. So yeah, I won 100% of my trades on this account. So I ended on 287, and I was like, you know what? Let me not risk it. Actually, is this the right? Oh, this isn't even this one. You see, that's the benefit of having multiple accounts. This is actually second to last account that I traded. So whatever, we'll just continue with this one. 287, won both of my trades. This is actually after I started having a little bit of a losing streak, so that, and then I had to take care of some stuff around the house. When I came back after taking a little break, 287, won both those trades. Nothing crazy, 53 to 59, so 6-point move off of 2 contracts. So both of these were 2 contracts on them. So this one was a little like 6-point move basically, and then this one was a 1-point move for $40. So that's always nice, right? 1 point, 68, 69, yeah, 1-point move exactly. So yeah, let's actually jump into the first account. So the very first account that I traded today, the real first account, is 250K. This one, I started the day off with a heater. I was like, oh man, we're doing good today. So I lost my first, I won my first trade for 100, and then lost 100, 170, 140. So I'm sorry, I lost the 200, and then I lost 100. So I started off, positive, won a couple of trades back to back, but they were like super minor. But 250Ks, it's like even being down 200, that's like being down $10. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you're trading size. But ended up catching a rhythm and ended up getting up to 6. Oh, you can't see it because it's behind here. But anyways, this says 740. I ended up getting up to 674, and that's actually what I closed the day out on. Had an 81% win rate on this one. This one, it was beginning of the day. So to break this down so you can kind of understand, I rotated things around a little bit. Instead of doing all of my trades on the 1 minute, which is this chart now, I'm doing my trades on the 5 minute, because thing is like when I'm looking at the 1 minute, I see all this, like there's just a whole bunch of nonsense, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily need to see that. I want to focus more on the like bigger moves that are actually happening. And then up here, I just took the range chart and put it up here. So that's what you're seeing here. I threw the MACD on here because I want to try to have a momentum candle on here, but that's just a test for now. But yeah, with market open, I think I got up at like 10, 11 o'clock, somewhere in this area. So I caught a couple of trades. Let's see. Will it show it? No. Yeah, so, today was another ranging day. Things were like, okay, come down, do a little up, bam, go up, basically sweep the lows here, and we just kind of stayed in that same range. So I knocked out my trades relatively early, around this time, I think. Like within like this range, I know for sure I knocked it out. So as soon as we finished that one, got up 674, I was like, you know what? We're just going to stop. So I'll go on to the next account. And then when I got into this one's a 50K account. And as you can see, I went down 728. So I won my first 2 trades. But the thing is that after that, like, I just went on a losing streak. So I'm trying to implement a rule for myself now, is that if I have 3 losing trades in a row, so you can't really see it. Very interesting. Okay, but so my last trade was a loss of 215. Instead of running a stop loss at 5 points, I moved it to 10 now, just so that way I can have like a little bit more room to kind of like let the trades develop. And one of these trades I actually got stopped out instantly. You see this one here. Let me see. You can't see it, but this trade here, this one was only 12 seconds, because as soon as I entered it, there was like a flash dump, and I was like, yo, like, what's going on right now? So I got knocked out of that one pretty quick. And then whatever, I took 1, 2, 3. So I had 3 losing trades in a row. So I won my first one, 3 losing trades, and I said, you know what? This isn't like it's not it. And then I transferred over to the other account. Before I transferred to the other account, I tried one more try, like, hey, maybe it's just like I'm in a chop zone or whatever. And then that flash dump happened, and I was like, man, this is over with. It was like right here where that flash dump happened. And after that, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna keep risking it. We still got a pretty healthy drawdown of 1693. So with that, I'm still doing pretty healthy in this one. I'm not worried about that. And then I went on to my next 50K. Same thing. Limiting myself to 3 trades, like 3 losses. So realistically, I only took 5 trades. Another rule I'm trying to implement as well is making sure that I don't trade more than 10 trades per account, just because one of my major difficulties right now is over trading. And that's just like jumping into trades, flipping trades, whatever the case is. So I'm trying to find a smarter way to pick my entries, and limiting myself basically, so that way I don't keep risking it. So I won 2 trades, I lost 3, but these losers were a little bit bigger, because at this point I was like, I took my first loss and I'm like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna size up. And sizing up, even though it's only one more contract, never should size up, especially when you're not seeing it. So the second loss here was 440. This one's 260. This one's 160. And then I took a 40-point win, or a $40 win at the very end of the market, or when I was like, all right, you know what, like, I could sit here. I've come back from way more down than this, but again, I still had room to keep trading, but being down that much, I was like, you know what, I still have 3 other accounts to trade, so let me just take the L for the day. I don't want to keep trying to push it and risk it being dropped, which is pretty funny, because so I stopped. I go into my next 50K account and I go up 287, which is like ridiculous. Didn't take no trades. This is the one I was showing in the beginning. So it's pretty funny, honestly, because in a matter of seconds you end up just coming right back. So it is what it is. It's like that last account, I just got caught in like a chop range. Okay, so this is pretty big. I think it was like somewhere in like this area where we were. Oh no, it was like this when we were around VWAP. I was just playing this and I was just getting caught up in everything. It was horrible. So it is what it is. And then on my last account, this one was actually pretty interesting. So this is the last account for Apex that I was trading today. And as you can see, I ended up getting it up 385, but even though it says 28, a lot of my trades were like fill one but not fill the rest, so it got broken up. This one may have been like one or two over, may have been one or two over 10 trades, but this one I basically kept into the rule. I ended up getting down as much as 700. Oh, you can't see it. I ended up getting down as much as, oh, actually I got down more. What was it? 1166. Worked this one back green to where I was up 150, and I said, you know what? I'm not risking it. So maybe I did take 20 something trades. Yeah, so like these last couple of ones I ended up 315, 255. This one here, you can't see it, but I made 630 on this trade with 7 contracts. What? I didn't trade no 7 contracts. Micros, man? I don't know. I wish I could go back and look at that. See, look, this says 9. Oh, you know what it was? Is I sized up to 10, and that's how many got filled at that point. That's what it was. Yeah, so in this area, I actually sized up on just a couple of trades because I felt pretty confident. Both of them were winners, so it ended up working out. Pretty decent gains on there. But, 420 loss, 420 loss, 560 loss on this one right here. 4 contracts. So definitely ended the day positive, so I'm happy about that. It's a good start for these accounts. But apart from trying out some new methods and trying to see exactly what is the best method to redefine my edge inside of the market, it's something that you got to constantly be tweaking and understand that you got to be adaptable. So so I got these 5 accounts. Apex extended their they extended their 90% off sale again. The 250s are the same price as the 50K accounts. So if you're on TraderVate like me, it is $19, basically $18.70. I have a code right up there for Apex. I also have it down in the description along with a link that you can use as well. Make sure you guys get yourself some more evals, and they extended the pass date for the 50K as well to July 15th or something like that. So basically we still got an entire, or June 15th, something like that. No, it was June 15th originally, so I think they extended it to July 15th. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, get you some more evals. Make sure you use that code. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. I will be trying to make sure that I get on every day about noonish or so to stream, just so that way we could all hang out and shoot the shit. And yeah, that is my day for Apex. So let me know how you guys did. Drop a comment down below, and I shall catch you guys tomorrow.